Three things that can like set us off, piss us off more than anything else that are very weird quirks with having ADHD. I was diagnosed with ADD at 13. I was re-diagnosed with ADHD at 17. Now, this is back in the late 90s, early 90s when I was diagnosed. ADHD, ADD was new stuff then, and then I ended up getting on meds. And I enjoy sharing about ADHD, especially for anybody who has been diagnosed here later on in life or is struggling later on in life and kind of wondering why do we do certain things. So these are three things that definitely set us off extremely easily. If you're new to the channel, hit the like and subscribe button. So the first thing that could set somebody off with ADHD that is very unintentional by other people, but is slow walkers. And if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Comment down below. But people that are walking slow in front of us or are holding us up in front of us literally will get a focus of our anger. People with ADHD, we do have trouble regulating our emotions and our mood a lot. And so certain things will get us upset. And if we're upset, it's at a directed source. And especially with people who are walking slow, it is not efficient. We have to walk around them. It's like grinding nails on a chalkboard, and it has to do with that whole just time frame. We don't realize time, how it is. We literally are, in a sense, time blindness, I would say, of like, this is not going quick enough. We need it to go faster. Get very frustrated. We will cut in front of them. It pisses us off to no end. Another thing that will actually really set somebody off with ADHD is asking too many questions. If you ask us too many questions, you will completely overload us that our brain cannot function. It gets to the point that we like shut down. We can handle a question, two questions. We cannot handle a bombardment of questions because it's almost too much for our brain. If you know anything when it comes to ADHD, the best way I can describe it is a bunch of different fireworks going off, and you are literally trying to make sense of all these fireworks going off in your head and focus in on one thing. But when you're bombarded with a ton of different questions, you get to the point that you end up just shutting down. The third one is the unknown. As much as people with ADHD like to be impulsive, we like to not have routines, we like to not be controlled, we also don't like the unknown. There has to be some sort of known for us. And so to go into the unknown, we don't like to wing it. We like to have at least an idea of what we're dealing with because we're already just dealing with so much mentally in our life that we are exhausted from trying to focus in on other things. If we don't have an idea of what we're going into and it is completely unknown, it will drive us bonkers. And again, these are not signs to, diagnose anyone. This is signs for people to be able to relate to. And I think that the more that we share about this and the more that you do share about symptoms and struggles of having ADHD or any of the other things out there that you could be diagnosed with, the more that people can understand and relate and they realize that they're not alone. If you're new to the channel, hit the like and subscribe button, comment down below because I'd love to hear your thoughts of what irritates you and pisses you off with ADHD because we all have our own things that set us off. And again, it's nice to know that you're not alone. It's nice to have things make sense a little bit and go, wow, I'm not the only one that struggles with this. It makes going through everything in life so much easier.